Morning.
Morning, welcome everyone to another episode of Book Date with You, the place where we recommend the best book to you. So today is episode 42, and I think Joyce will talk about her favorite topic, favorite book also, Chris Beat Cancer. So let Joyce start.
Okay, let's go directly into this topic. I know that it's not going to be a very light topic to share about because I believe every one of you have someone around you that have cancer. Can be your friends, relatives, family members, or those people that you don't know yet. You heard about that. It's kind of common towards those people around me. For me, I'm from a cancer family. I have a lot of relatives pass away because of cancer. So I have this deep concern about cancer since I was young. So let's delve into Chris. Okay, this is how he looked like. You can see him right here. He suffered from colon cancer, stage 3 colon cancer at the age of 26 years old. And he gone through the surgery and he opted out from the chemotherapy. Then he go for a holistic way, conventional way to heal himself from cancer. So today the book is written by him. That's why let me go through this book. First chapter he shared about this, which I really want to read from his book to share with you. I quote from him, yeah. I want to be very clear that I'm not lucky or special. I'm just a regular guy who listened to his instinct, stepped out in faith, and took massive action to help his body heal. I eliminated everything in my life that may have contributed to my disease and changed the internal terrain of my body, making it a place where cancer could not thrive. What I did, I believe everyone can do, including you. Cool. Means that whatever he suggests from this book is his journey. It's all whatever he practiced. So definitely if he can reverse his stage 3 colon cancer, he's telling us that we all can. And as I mentioned just now, he actually opted out his chemotherapy, which is like his doctor is like constantly chase after him to go for the chemotherapy, and he listened to his instinct. He said, no, I'm not going through the conventional therapy, but I'm going through the holistic natural way to heal myself. So he mentioned about drugs. There is one part he mentioned about cancer drug can cause cancer. Listen properly. Cancer drugs can cause cancer. Many chemotherapy drugs are carcinogenic, means that
Oh,
actually they can cause a new cancer in the body. So we are taking the drugs in, but the drugs can really cause a secondary kind of cancer. And it can severely damage our immune system. I refer back a little bit on the book. Chemotherapy can also backfire and boost cancer growth. Because when the healthy cells are damaged by the chemotherapy, they can secrete a protein called WNT16B. It's really, really, really help to grow the cancer even more. So he mentioned about chemotherapy can be very damaging way down to our DNA because of DNA damage. That's why he is constantly mentioned about even radiation. I believe that you all listen about CT scan, right?
yeah.
CT scan is a very common term that we use in a radiation measurement imaging. Let me read through a little bit information from here. Ionizing radiation from CT scan is powerful enough to damage DNA. The radiation from a CT scan is considered to be twice as carcinogenic. Carcinogenic means that it's can cause cancer as the gamma rays from the atomic bombs dropped on the Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Do I need to repeat? It's like twice as carcinogenic as the gamma rays from the atomic bomb that dropped on the Hiroshima and Nagasaki during our World War II.
So I,
So
I yeah. So I guess MRI will be more more bad worse than CT scan.
um,
Yeah, I don't know.
MRI, no, it's
No,
almost the
the
it's
same.
very
Yeah,
the radiation also is right there. So the thing is like PET scan and CT scan is the one that he mentioned in this book under the topic about radiation explosion. All right. And then he mentioned about the radiation treatments are one of the top 5 causes of secondary cancer for cancer survivors. Check it out.
yeah,
Sometimes when I talk about all these things, right, it's important for us to know what are the all options that doctor conventional therapy by medical professional are telling us, that sometimes we need to know all the pro and cons so that we make the very good decision for ourselves. So that's the reason why I purposely pick it up to share with you all in this session. And another one is talking about cancer is a big business. Let's check it out. The drugs, the chemotherapy, the all the scan that we need to go through, and all the emergency doctor visit, all this thing is a bill to the pharmaceutical company or as well as the hospital. So Chris mentioned in his book, cancer is a big business. So knowing this is like a fundamental thing for us to know a little bit on what the conventional therapy can do for us. Then right now we talk about more on the healing side. What is a natural way that we can use to help us? So he talked about the mindset first. You know, when I talk about the mindset, I look at the mindset. Oh, there's 5 components in the beat cancer mindset, which I said, why is so related to what I always share in my journey as just a human being. And first is, I remember I shared with Gideon that day, is accept total responsibility for your health. Second, be willing to do whatever it takes. Third, take massive action. You may see that, whoa, taking massive action is just not about our life and we do anything to achieve our goal. It's as well as when you are taking care of your health, it's also the same. Take massive action. Make plans for the future. Yes, we are making some plans for our future in terms of our health. Enjoy your life and the process. You just like a human being, right? So having this mindset is important to help us to really get through ourselves in the process of healing. Then he delved in a very deep topic about nutrition. Because when we want to heal our body, we want to have a very good nutrition. He talked about the fruits and vegetables, tea and juice. Fruits. Let's come to the fruits part. He mentioned about the berries. Berries is a very most potent and anti-cancer fruits. Berries. Let me go through the berries part. I think I didn't really get to. Hold on, yeah. I forgot to make up the part out. Okay. Okay. Like red grapes, strawberries, apples are twice as potent as bananas and grapefruit. And cranberries, remember Gideon cranberries?
yeah. The one
Yeah,
you said.
had the highest anti-cancer phenolic and antioxidant activity and cut liver cancer cell growth by 85% with only a third of the dose of apples and strawberries. Lemons came in a close second. So when you want to really take all the this thing, cranberries is one of the good choice. Second, lemons. And also all types of berries, right? They are very most potent anti-cancer fruits. They protect and repair damage from the oxidative stress and inflammation. That's why it's very, because last time I stayed like 5 years doing the research about all the vegetables possible that they have all the compounds, for example, like allicinic acid, caffeic acid, endocyanidins, all these possible compounds that can really contribute to the anti-cancer property. So let's come to this part talking about vegetable. He shared about garlic. Okay, I run through a little bit quick from here, long list from him. Garlic, leeks, spinach, beetroot, medicinal mushrooms. All this is a very, very potent kind of anti-cancer vegetable. He highlight one thing, cruciferous vegetable. Do you know what is a cruciferous vegetable?
It's my first time hearing this cruciferous.
Cruciferous vegetable including broccoli, cauliflower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So cauliflower and broccoli definitely is very well known as the anti-cancer vegetable. And he highlight one thing, which is a broccoli sprout. Broccoli sprout is the sprout that looks like the pea sprout, like alfalfa, that kind of sprout, small little one, before it grows to become the matured broccoli. That sprout is actually having 25 more times sulforaphane in the matured broccoli. Means that the sprout is actually way better.
Is it sell anywhere? I never see
Yes,
broccoli sprout.
it can be sold somewhere, and even you can plant yourself. I'm
Okay.
trying to plant myself. I haven't successfully did it yet. If I successfully did it, I'll tell you all. Because we can buy the seed. Online, you can buy the seed and you come to back home. You do not need a very big space, and you can actually grow and harvest just it because it's a very small one. Yeah. You can harvest and you can take it. Right? That's
We
why
need to take organic also? Organic vegetable. Like
yes.
what you always promoting organic.
There's one chapter inside this one. He mentioned about what are the food that we can eat organic and what is the food that maybe we can opt it out for the non-organic. I forgot which page. Oh, there's one part that he mentioned about that. You can always get this book and refer back. That like a broccoli is the one that we do not need to go through the organic because it's not so much of
Leaf.
pesticide and
Pesticide.
herbicide.
Yeah.
Yes, and those like spinach. Yes, he mentioned spinach very well. Spinach is a very good anti-cancer vegetable to eat. And this one he mentioned about spinach is very high possible in the pesticide or herbicide. And how to clean that? 1 part of salt, 10 parts of water. Sorry, 1 part of salt, 9 parts of water, according to.
Oh, we can use salt to get away pesticide.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
One of the
Kind of
things
news
that
to me because I like spinach a lot. I was like, okay.
Okay, you are right. 10% of solution of salt water, 1 part of salt, 9 parts of water. I read from this book, yes.
Yeah.
Still today is a book date session. All the information I share is from this book. All right.
All
And
right.
then he share about tea, right? Like the hibiscus tea, green tea, dandelion root tea, Jason Winter's tea, Isiac tea. Isiac tea is the one tea that I took before that, is to help to shrink the tumor. For those that know me, 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with a tumor. I'm a right thyroid here, and Isiac tea is the one helpful to help to shrink the tumor. Yeah, it's made from 4 types of herbs. So he recommend from his book as well. So he highlight one sentence is, anti-cancer diet is a plant-based diet. I repeat, anti-cancer diet is a plant-based diet. That's the reason why he never ever mentioned about any meat in this book. All right.
Does it mean that meat will also promote cancer?
Yes, can help to promote. So he will go directly to plant-based diet. All right.
Okay.
Then he talk about juice as well, how to use different type of like carrot or any cucumber to make juice. And I remember he mentioned he even have the basic juice formula, from his book, juice formula, that you can follow exactly whatever he mentioned to make a juice. Like he put celery, turmeric, lemon, carrots, beetroot to make the juice. Very powerful one. And also you're very yummy. I tried it before. Okay, so comes to the another part that is talking about toxic body care chemicals. You know that a lot of daily self-care product that which I always mention that not all the daily self-care product that we use, right? There is a synthetic chemical possible hidden inside that we do not know. For example, phthalates, fragrance. All these types is a very, very potent endocrine disrupting hormone chemicals inside. So he has a long, long list sharing with you what are the chemicals that you need to take care of. Okay, you do not want it to exist in your daily self-care product. And he suggests to you that how to read the labels. So for me, I also create a wellness masterclass that includes this as one of the big chapter inside to share about what are the alternatives that you can go through. So for those are interested to know more about my wellness masterclass, you can PM me and leave your comments in the section below as well. And then come back to his book. He talked about mercury as well. So for those people that have this silver feeling, amalgam, all right, in our tooth cavity. Normally, when you have cavity, the silver color one is the one full with mercury, which is not going to do good to your health because mercury is a heavy metal, right? We don't want this, and he mentioned about this as well. So we can opt it out to we use what? Composite. The correct word to tell you, Gideon, last time when we discussed, right? It's called composite. Composite filling, which is the color, which is quite similar to our tooth color. Yeah. Okay. He mentioned about EMF. EMF is an electromagnetic field. So when you're using the Wi-Fi, this can be can cause cancer as well. When you want to heal yourself from cancer, EMF is the one that you need to take the extra care. All right. For example, when you're sleeping that time, off your Wi-Fi. This is one very simple tips that we need to practice. According to Chris, definitely I practice. All right, and try to put airplane mode as long as possible that you can. All right, into as we have data plan, all the data Wi-Fi to our phone, all this thing. Next, he's talking about physical movement. Sitting is a new smoking. I quote from him. It's a new smoking. I know we love to sit, especially working in front of a computer, our laptop, move our body, taking some light exercise. It's very, very, very important. So he suggests there's one daily moderate aerobic exercise like brisk walking, short running, bike riding, yoga, weight training, dancing, improve immune system by boosting the T cell production, increase the oxygenation of the tissue, improves function of the antioxidant enzyme, and triggers the release of endorphins that makes you feel good. So there's so many good things that about having a very moderate exercise. That's why I'm a big fan of moderate exercise as well. All right. Sleep. Next, we'll talk about sleep. From him, lack of sleep can alleviate your cancer risk. So remember to take care of your sleep. There's a big, big chapter talking about sleep and resting in this chapter, sharing with you how to have a better sleep. And definitely, I'm also the person that share a lot about how to have a better sleep. All right.
Sleep master.
I love to sleep. I don't know why. And
we have to find the optimum hour for sleeping.
True.
Yeah, but everyone are different.
Yes, every one of us, we have our different sleeping hours, and experiment to find your own sleeping hours will be best. So for him, he really, for those people that have insomnia, he have a lot of suggestion for you. And definitely I myself also give a lot of suggestion to a lot of people. And then stress management, haha. There will be another part. He talked a lot in the last 2 chapters, how to handle our emotion and also problem solving skill. So that part, if we are constantly bombard ourselves with a lot of stress, that does not help much in our healing journey of our cancer. So that's the basic few things that Chris mentioned in this book. So for you, suggest you to get his book to read up. If you are thinking that you want to learn from his student, which is me, you can actually sign up my wellness masterclass as well. So this Chris Beat Cancer, he also have one online course called Square One. I signed up his Square One as one of the online course to learn from him how to heal ourselves and stay healthy. I
Wow.
think this,
I really learned a lot today on how to beat the cancer. I mean, holistically. Yeah. Without
yes.
yeah.
So go and grab his book and see you next 2 weeks. We were
Yeah.
going to have a very, very fantastic, I would say, illustration book to share with you.